and already waste one of his snake bites at the top of the mail. Paranoia comes out on the attack, fully blinds eeiu, forced to fall back with Asuna as well. Map being gained on the A Heaven side with Paint Shells pushing through for NRG. And looks like 100 Thieves, they have to submit that A Heaven and play a little bit more further back towards the A site.
Oh man, Boostio is basically trapped right now. The team's still trying to lurk about and keep the initial hit from coming in. It's too quick by 100 Thieves. They get pinched as they try to push into Heaven.
Yeah, it looks like Ethan, the IGL, is able to score first for the attack side of NRG. Boostio trying to hold the elbow. Now getting pressured by 3 players. A 1v1 towards the back of screens. Asuna is going to win it. Now a 3 versus 3. Plant coming down for the Heaven side. Ethan watches the cross as Asuna gets blasted. And there's only 2 left now for 100 Thieves. Bang and Cryo working in tandem. Bang gets a nice headshot right next to the defenders here of the post plant of NRG. Isolated. One by the smoke. Cryo catches Ethan off guard. Marv now alone on a 1 versus 2. Playing the time in his favor. 100 Thieves players are low on HP. Tap on that spike first. Both of them are trying to look inside that smoke. Forced to reload. Top with no ball. Rotate and pinch back towards the A site. So all this for NRG, they're just working it slow until Demon 1 just lost that against the IGL of 100 Thieves. So Boostio scores that point and still anchors the A site.
Realizing Heaven might not have the coverage they want for just now. But the play is towards B. The heavy site so far for 100 Thieves, and they delay a little bit more.
Saw 2 players there in the POV of Asuna. Satchels pushing back, and looks like NRG are choosing to push towards the spawn, and eeiu's not really watching it yet. Yet NRG are trying to pinch back towards this B side. Cryo holding all the way back here towards the B. Just trying to play a safe angle.
Oh,
that smoke's going to isolate both players inside 100 Thieves. An opportunity to open it up. And there's that second sheriff kill. Now for Ethan, sight opened up as crashies answers on to Cryocells. And the plant is for B main.
Like I said, it'd be slow. As soon as I got that first weapon, they start to work the map a little bit more right onto the defensive side of the map to get those first few and really throw 100 Thieves off. This looks like they're going to be able to collect on a second round too and snuff momentum for 100 Thieves. And I think at this era of the game, that's a huge play to be able to stall the momentum here after pistol round, especially between these 2 teams. Towards Spike, that wingman defuse will give him a little bit of an advantage, but it's going to be tough.
Yeah, the objective there for Ethan. Sacrifice your life at least just to take down the wingman. Still wins that fight against Ethan.
For that second round here, Boostio round, and we get a little double duelist action going on, Vans, right to A.
Yeah. Towards A, the TP is up towards Heaven. Beautiful move by Ethan, the first blood for NRG. And they immediately take control of A Heaven. Now this is going to be difficult for the last 2 players inside the A site, but eeiu still manages to score 1 shot, walks inside the smoke. Marv trades it out, walks in for a second one, and A site is up for grabs for NRG to plant.
Oh my God, NRG is like 4 steps ahead in every play.
Towards the backside
out of them. And yeah, now it's the solo ramp take as they macro the rest of the map.
And look at all that util.
They have to play inside each other's heads. Mailroom about to be hit with Seekers, and this paranoia could cause problems.
Double flash on top of that. Dropping towards hell is Bang. Has support from Asuna. But Demon 1 is opening up the site. There's that third, but Cryo gets 3 as he turns around, head on a swivel, looking for that 4th. And there you go, right side to Heaven.
That's true.
And he just used the flash blitz. Hold that thought. We have a double dive going in now for NRG to take control towards the top of middle. But lots of utils being expended at the beginning as Demon 1 greets Bang with daggers in the chest.
The time down to hopefully get 100 Thieves in a bad spot.
I love this though. Cryocells is just not afraid. Wants to fight. Forward position outside of NRG's util. Marv falls. Even tally as a rotate comes out for NRG back towards the A site. But ropes will be heard now from eeiu, who holds back towards the screen. We're going back and forth to make sure that everybody's topped up before we can execute towards this A site. But again, another stop in the plays here for NRG. Asuna is going to have to be the point of contention now on the top of B. Haven't contested. He only gets 1. Showstopper now out for Victor. Clearing out the back of the site should be an instant kill. And an opportunity to plant. 10 seconds left. And a util to stall. Nothing coming through. Just a haunt to get information for eeiu, and a C's now being thrown on the ground. No util for Boostio either, so they have to wait out the smoke. But NRG players are low here.
Just the lineup, just the spray.
Smoke clears. Boostio with the first shot, and Victor is going to use that bait as the off-angle play, and Boostio seems like he has an inkling. Slowly clearing out the corners, but that clock is not in the favor now of 100 Thieves. There's that first contact bait from Ethan, and there's shot
Thieves loses an important member on that defensive side. A main being taken, and Boostio is going to hit first.
Yeah, because once again, you have the call here for Demon 1 to lurk around towards the middle to try to create an opening on that side, and they don't have that dive to create the space towards A. So Boostio gets an easy kill from the elbow. Number is dwindling down here for NRG, rather, as they're trailing behind by 1 player. Committed now with 23 seconds left towards this A side. Big paranoia. Wingmen to answer back, just trying to stay alive for a bit.
Boostio.
He's not playing anymore. The take to the wall, but Demon 1 gets that pick. 14 seconds now left. Spike has to be picked up by Marved now, as the smoke allows for him to cross over, and all the players of the Thieves are moving out towards the screen to just flood back in that area. As Cryocells on the top of heaven, there's that satchel towards the air. There's only 1 left in the back.
Thinking, what's it going to take the few rounds to get back at NRG's economy and figure out how Ethan is trying to condition a few of these rounds. We saw the fight towards ramp. 100 Thieves brought it to NRG.
Instead of supporting Victor, who's trying to make the play alone here towards the A ramp.
Right there.
He was trying to support Demon 1, who's now made it behind enemy lines, walking up the ropes, and Asuna was ready for that one as well.
And that flash work, and then Marved making things happen. He has to become the lurk now, though, to make sure they are not flanked too hard.
They're going to hear the thrash coming out now from the balcony. That's Marv holding inside the vents. That's going to hear this coming through. So he's trying to find that timing. And as they're chasing after that thrash, that's an opening for NRG to just sneak once again behind enemy lines. Asuna just waiting the timeout. I mean, there's 18 seconds left. He's got that showstopper we mentioned before. And now you just heard that TP across here from Ethan. Top of hand towards the back of the site. Smoke now towards the spawn. Marv trying to find that opportunity to cancel out that showstopper.
Spike planted.
Starved now for this kill, pushing towards the spawn. Now delays as he just got the connection there against 2 players working out from the spawn, make that even 3 at that point. Meanwhile, though, the showstopper has been stopped. And a big paranoid delays even more, trying to swing out. A seize now for Boostio to get behind, but Marv is ready for it. All 3 players now spotted from 100 Thieves in the back of the spawn. As they're working together on the top of A heaven, the heal comes up and the crossfire is set up for NRG on the pulse plant. Nice shots coming out from Marv, once again running out of bullets. No trades coming out of that one after Cryocells gets that pick. But the time is not looking good now, not looking in the favor of 100 Thieves, especially after that kill. Last player now being eeiu, forced to save his weapon. But the silver lining is that NRG will also lose.
Mid would have already had something more to it, but just touch and go right now is a quick trade.
That's right, for NRG side, they're playing the buddy system. So 2 versus 1, at least to guarantee that trade. The TP in the back of the site to plant that safe. Showstopper coming out. Nobody to stop Asuna here. Cosmic Divide as well. Bang getting the pick. eeiu getting another one. Showstopper no kill, but the players dwindled down. No players for NRG in the pulse plant as they are forced to cross the Cosmic Divide. Still satchel through if you want to. That's why Bang's playing out in the open. Instead, NRG is trying to find the opening towards mid. It works out.
Really cool timing there. That was neat.
Support there coming through from the rest of the players on the defensive end. So with that pit, Asuna, easy for him here to cover towards the back of the vents. And once again, NRG at a player disadvantage with a minute left on the clock.
Poison's off.
Yeah, now, almost the same thing to set up for it, but B has to be the commit, I feel.
Weapons collected too. So 3 players now with stingers. There's a Vandal on the ground for them to pick up. eeiu is playing the jiggle for the contact and forced to fall back. Dash forward as Demon 1 picks up the Vandal at the same time. He's trying to get the blood, the entry towards his B side. Drop towards the ground. Maybe need the flash, but it's used towards the front of B. Still, Demon 1 wins that, and the second one turns around towards the top of the B heavens to drop Asuna. Pit now engaged as Marv gets that pick. eeiu could not punish that plant, and it'll go down now. Another situation here where there's only 3 players left for NRG, and it may convert now as Bang is left alone.
Just slowly walking in. You gotta ask. Whoa, wait a minute. We can ask later.
You could ask now.
Okay.
He'll try again.
It's
though.
like, is 1 gun all NRG needs on these lower rounds? They find 1 Vandal, Demon 1 goes crazy. It was just on the second round, it was just 1 gun that they got to make it work.
Oh, it's not over yet now, but Bang is decayed down to 1 HP.
He's trying to get it back.
Marv
not enough time.
Is gonna pull that pit down so that he can make sure that he watches that spot.
Oh my God!
Guarantee the round no matter what.
Duelist hit. Just ran.
Dog looking towards the left side. It's not going inside the cage. Victor's been good at this spot before with the same weapon, but inside the smoke, Ethan knew. And Cryo also falls. All of the players on 100 Thieves eliminated now from the A site.
Ulti coming up.
This is not looking like a 6-6 after all, as the last two players of eeiu and Asuna for the Thieves have to rotate. First contact, second one being shot, so now the call for NRG is that both players of 100 Thieves are now towards the spawn. Sees they now, nobody pushing forward. Nightfall, that's going to get a lot of information though. And with that kill, they know exactly where the 4 players are at. Showstopper now at the ready, popped up here by Victor, just trying to waste that clock down, and they're waiting on their end, 400 Thieves. Finally gets shot out, Asuna swings out, gets denied. In eeiu, it's going to be difficult, up against the world. Wall bang onto Ethan. But again, another situation where time is not in the favor of 100 Thieves for the attempt of the retake.
Yep.
Round will conclude in favor of NRG with that kill from
One in the back. And again, it's not a share.
not a raid boss either, right? So he's trying to get the clout burst with the ghost, trying to get the contacts. There are some dinks and some damage being done here onto Bang and Cryo, yet the solo anchor play cannot get at least one for his teammates to rotate across. Plant will come down towards his B site, but already NRG is picking up the pace. Flashes galore towards his B site. Boostio and Asuna are trying to hold their ground. Player advantage 400 Thieves as Ethan comes in and chimes through. Crashing turns around to make it a 1 versus 1 now for Cryocells. A pull here and a shot!
Stack from NRG. They are hovering this just to leave Demon 1 on B again.
Wow, they're fast though. Bang gets a pick onto Ethan, gets caught towards the screen as he's trying to fall back. Asuna, as they're trying to drop down for energy, trying to catch them off guard, counting bullets and trying to catch them off reloads. But it's still only 2 players left now for energy. Plant yet to go down for 100 Thieves as it's stuck down towards health. And the last 2 players have energy now grouping up towards the heaven. You cut noise, trying to see if energy is going to walk out. So there's eeiu posted up now towards the orb. Crow's going to make the noise, even trying to bait out the players if he can, so that eeiu can get ready. There's that trigger discipline. There's that 1 and 2.
Showstopper here. Everything's basically in retaliation. Yeah, but they'd be a bit proactive to make sure that retaliation starts immediately. Just walking out mid, I guess the unexpected pays off on round 17 here for energy.
With no flash support, no dog.
Seriously.
It's Duelist and Marved moving forward, right?
Let's do what we do best. Let's just shoot.
But this opens up the space towards the A site, and Bang made it through. Here's a rotate of 2 players at the screens. Might be able to catch one that walks towards the elbow. Yep. Gets them both.
My gosh.
Watch it, find it.
100 Thieves members need to be called on. They are delivering right now. Here we go towards A.
Oh yeah, monster on the loose.
Been waiting for this thrash.
Got canceled out, and there's no reply behind because of the Cosmic Divide. But there will be the showstopper on the defense, though. And they hide behind the smoke. The players are 100 Thieves to avoid the showstopper, and Victor cannot find anything. Unfortunately, he only sees on top right of his board that his players are stayed back due to rotate even quicker with the rest of the team towards the B site, where they're currently popping. Asuna showstopper misses, was hit by the paranoia.
Where'd he go?
But the site's been cleared. Wingman moving in, and they're trying to get the plant for B main, and it will be successful.
Asuna shorty. Oh, see, they're looking for the little windows. The spike was just planted, pushed through to see if energy's encroaching. All these little advantages 100 Thieves is looking for. As the nightfall comes out, Bang's just right there.
All that info, they'll never hear it. Works out for those 2 kills, but they have lost control on the top of B heaven. The op is also down. There's only 2 players left for energy. Low on HP. Now back from the nightfall hit. There's that flash to Boombot. The haunt gets info. Oh, it's on his face! It's on his face! Get it off! And now this one, the last one at the top.
Ulted mid, so maybe that's why you're seeing having control in the site. Be free for now.
Because 100 Thieves have been so good around all of these maps, energy cannot rotate fast enough, so they have to play the retake now, making sure that the control towards A heaven. So Wingman's gonna get that plan. It's gonna be safe towards that back. Asuna pushed all the way up towards screens, and that was not checked or cleared by Victor. At least crashies will be able to avenge his duo. And a beautiful flash coming out too. Currently looking for that double swing. Bang's holding the off angle, and they both lined up. That's Bang and Boostio to fall. eeiu now trying to play that tight angle, hugging the wall towards the elbow. And there's 2 smokes now covering the vision. There's that first pick. A second one does not connect.
That's a safe dizzy regrab, no problem. You know they're trying to play a quick peek.
But there was an instant flash that came out here from crashies and did not connect, so they have an idea now that the raise is not there. A whole lot of early information is being used now just to try to clear out towards this A
Yeah, a
ramp.
dog already too?
Yep.
Only gets to the bottom part. And still, that's not even for sure if Demon 1 can push that, peek that, get a safe orb. Looking for the fight still, but it's a B hit.
He hears all of this too. He's just waiting for the right call. There's that first delay with the satchels and with the pain shells. Beautiful flash, though, blinding two. The crashies still lands that shot, denies the plan from the wingman, but Boostio trying to open up the sight. Demon 1 a little bit far behind, a little bit too far now as Victor falls as the last man standing inside that B site. It's Demon 1 as the last man standing. Look at the clutch! And it's
Towards mid. But this play towards B long, just getting a bit of info, trying to make 100 Thieves think it's a B play.
and it works out. They're able to take the front of that A side. Energy going for the wingman plant, trying to clear the showers. There's a jump spot from crashies, but Asuna and Cryocells are running through the smokes. But Victor turns around, a 180 to 180, giving it chances now for Energy to win the pulse plant. But there's a double flank. Ethan has to be ready for it now as he's looking at it. Gets the contact on the first one, but loses that fight. Disadvantage now for Energy, as both players are still moving forward. But again, the players on the attack only knew the bang on that flank, as now they finally spot Boostio, who has the wingman on that defuse. Asuna setting up the cross. Remember, they are also playing for championship points, for a chance to make the champs. One win is 1 point under the belt overall in the circuit. As the gun run now comes in for Energy, that can't really escape.
Yeah.
But that's been a mistake here from Energy on that previous round. With
No,
clear corners,
no
and that's
shot.
what happens. Dizzy saved Crashies for a bit, but no chance to react. Cryo gets 2 headshots and a spike.
You've had to have learned from Split.
You did? You did not.
You
30
did
seconds
not. Energy's not checking corners. The demise of so many rounds in this series so far. And possibly another bonus for 100 Thieves here. Still 3v3.
Showstopper forced to come out. Cryo with the 4th in the round. And Demon 1's now spawning towards the showers. And you definitely do see it that they want to give it to Cryo. The headshot there. Demon with the second. Oh, he might turn around. And we're trying to run the clock. Close range 30. Sorry, but Asuna's ready for it. Satcheling through. And it's a 1-for-1. That'll work.
Little handshake.
Raise mirror match as they both fall.
Cryo holding back in U-Haul. Thrash just on the other side. I don't even know if they'll have to use the ults to delay here. Quick trade. That's going to activate Energy a little bit, but they just don't know how close 100 Thieves are.
Oh, I'm seeing mirror matches all over the place here. Util being used simultaneously as, again, every time we fall down, though, for 100 Thieves on the defense, at least are able to take one with them in the first place, which now allows for them to have the player advantage for the retake. Crashies playing it alone now. Spike, planet for him. He has Util to work with, and he also has that Thrash. Just needs to figure out now where Bang is, because he hurt that haunt from spawn.
This win, even if Crashies gets it, still, it's tough money for Energy. They need to do so much work, and this could be the start.
There's that first shot in the tap. Now the Thrash comes out. Bang's trying to get that spit out.
There's the molly hit.
And it's good enough. He still has the mock to work with. Runs out.
Oh my gosh.
Thinking that he had it too. Bang's trying to get it halfway. Not going to happen. And now potentially not enough time as Bang is forced to stick. And definitely
feels like, no. I know how Mosh works. He would have died. He would have died.
I play him all the time. And also, thanks to that, gets a Thrash and one's detained.
Oh dear.
Coming out of the defense. Just trying to push him back. But it's the paint shells that land onto Victor to allow 100 Thieves to get the player advantage. But all of the ults now expense a fight down towards the showers as Ethan cleans it up with the stinger. And we have a 3-on-3.
Just to lurk, or just to hang out on Anchor and B from Bang. Utility's good from eeiu and Cryo right now. Energy. Go back to playing a little slower to get the next bit of space.
There's that contact. Marv, nice little entry. Snake Bite's coming in from B side, but it's going to be a little bit too late. Spike will go down. And Bang has a long rotate, and as they saw that spit come through from the air, they know definitely there's only one player isolated here on the left side of Tribox, and that's eeiu. Hot now being thrown, wasting enough time to allow Bang to move up with them as they could work together to retake this site. But look how passively we're playing here for Energy. There's not really any util coming in for the pulse plan as they're just waiting for the tap and waiting to move up now. And double swing as they saw nobody on that spike. Now they could play the clock in their favor. Ethan gets that pick onto EU. Difficult rotate coming through from 100 Thieves. And look where they're at. EU's already in the back of the site, getting ready to throw the Nightfall to get information on their side. This might be a second pivot rather from NRG if they want to go inside the TP. There's that Nightfall. It will connect. Just before being gooped, Boostio does get the pick onto Victor, and another one through, and it's through! On fire now, Chris with the shots.
One enemy remaining.
Teammates now dropping his opponents two inside hookah, and crashies is left alone. A potential flawless now for 100 Thieves, as they want to take the lead by 3 rounds. crashies just letting them come towards them. And swinging out is Boostio, shoulder being spotted. TP's across where, yep, boom.
Play it right.
But there's a change from 100 Thieves. They're just walking through
pushing
here.
hard.
Yeah, and that gets a ping. They can't get the spray. Finally connects, and Victor falls.
First time we've seen that. That's what NRG has to deal with. They're getting different looks every time, and they're trying to do their own strats. They got to deal with this crap from 100 Thieves that has been annoying them so much. And then you're going to get a 4K or a 3K out of somebody.
Yeah,
what do you do?
Feels like they don't have any answers yet here for NRG on their attack side. At least for now, silver lining with 45 seconds left. Their smokers are still up. They have an overall strike. They have something to use for Cole's plans. They can have hero plays, but unfortunately, Boostio gets the mosh onto crashies, and he melts away. Advantage still for the Thieves. And they're playing a 2-2. Easy setup right now, and just waiting now for NRG to make all that noise, because they have the time against them. At least the corners finally are being checked. Demon 1 gets the first opener towards this A site. There's only Cryo left behind, gets the dink through the wall. And that's actually Ethan down to 62. 14 seconds left. They have to move in for a plant now. Thrash coming out as well. They try to support towards the front of the site. 6 seconds left. Demon 1 gets the pick onto Boostio as he gets caught in his thrash. Plat now comes down. A 2 versus 2. Cryo and eeiu try to retake the site against Ethan and Marv as Ethan just got spotted and falls behind here towards U-Haul. Marv swings out from short. Despite lower numbers, still convert the rounds. Now Showstopper comes out. Trying to find some space.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Teleport party.
Lots of players coming from the back end from these TPs from 100 Thieves. 3 players inside the showers as the rest of 100 Thieves fall inside the A site. Daisy now being thrown. Nice shot by Asuna though. Counter Dizzy coming out on the attack. Pink being forced. And a thrash as well. Does get a contact, and that's going to slow the clock down for a bit, but Asuna also has his own showstopper to work with. An opportunity to use that here with the lower buy that they have for 100 Thieves to convert the round as players are playing deep inside that pit. Shots are not landing. The pit will go down. Asuna's now alone. Nice little flick on the first one. Pink shells forcing the last player out, and Ethan's going to have to see them commit inside that site and force one player on that plant, which might give a window of opportunity for 100 Thieves to flood back.
It's going to be a re-hit. Like you said, that orbital strike going down did give 100 Thieves the patience they wanted. Yeah, they chose to use it.
Uh-oh.
Oof, oof.
An easy one there now for Asuna. Now the tempo of NRG trying to open up the site. Boostio caught now inside the hookah. Throws a dizzy, trying to slow that clock down, give a chance for the rotate to happen from Asuna all the way back towards the spawn. Victor knows that he needs to cancel this smoke. Big responsibility, he gets it. Nightfall now as he looks back against eeiu, who's just ready.
Site hit, but 100 Thieves proactive, and NRG are going to be on the other side of the map with the right macro call and in a site.
Showstopper at least coming out.
Wait a minute.
Awesome. It lands onto Victor. Seeker's coming out on one side, and we're trying to get the lurk play from Demon 1 inside the window, who lands that headshot onto Bang. TP comes across. There's going to be a 2 versus 1 towards the sands, and it's won by NRG. Now Boostio anchoring towards that site has support from Asuna as well. With 22 seconds left, off angle being positioned. He's just going to have to watch the spawn so that his teammates could rotate across.
Maybe full nade delay here if we see that get ripped out of the util. Yep. All right, just for now. Oh, it squeaks out. Squeezing the cheeks. He makes it. All right, 2 coming around from hookah. Sands is covered, but that's going to be a watch here from eeiu. The 100 Thieves are anchored in the site right now for a good post plan.
Dizzy will not blind anybody as it comes as a nice flick from Ethan.
Right there.
Allowing now NRG to slowly scale back and clear every corner on towards that short A. Wingman now goes on to the spike, but Boostio connects the shot on the pulse plant. Slowly but surely they're getting these picks, but now they have admitted eeiu on that flank. Who gets that first and runs out of bullets. Hot now, or C's coming through, trying to get those shots. Now they're sticking it for NRG, and they'll get it. All 4.
looking to get somebody modeled out here.
One, it's a good read, and two, they're using stingers in close range battles towards U-Haul. Dizzy to Dizzy, a walk inside, bang, gets vulnerable, and that allows Victor to get those 2 kills, but it gets instantly traded out. Crashies from behind. We're going back and forth. Disadvantage now for the Thieves. EU's left standing with the spike, though, at least planted, and a time in his favor. Trying to find the rotates. The smokes coming out that were executed here from Cryo does not give him a chance to get clear path towards the spawn. Now footsteps are being heard.
Enemy remaining.
That's a life thrown away, hoping that Demon 1 was in an angle to trade it out. But
Right.
unfortunately, it's not, and that gives a chance now for EU to clutch this one. Spike down, this is going to be an easy one. A tap, a walk through, EU gets the 1v1. Yet, although their bind's still pretty broken. Thrash coming out early. But yeah, it's really looking like 100 Thieves are taking control now of this ace site and also towards the execution. There's only Victor alone now towards Showers.
Planted.
There's the plant. And it's covered, right? Asuna's already over there to the side, making sure that Showers isn't a problem.
Right
they split
there.
the site immediately. A lot of the times when you see a take like this, you don't necessarily get that right side, so to have the hold is so nice.
Pop, nice trade. Post-mortem from
Enemy
Victor.
remaining.
Boostio and Cryo are holding together with a third on the top. One contact and it'll be a double swing.
No matter the state of the game or agent control, crashies right off the bat.
Victor made it out too,
Enemy
and it's
remaining.
working out.
Okay.
Tried to tempo
planted.
up once again, and yeah, that's going to be a free defuse pretty much.
Get him on a just fight background. Just fight back. A nice hold, NRG with the call. I think one of the big things we've noticed is that NRG makes a move to stack a site like that, and 100 Thieves is down on 100 Thieves immediately.
That's a big call as well for them to do that off the timeout.
Go out. No smoke to deny it, and they're gonna keep going.
There's that second flash with a Dizzy and a Coop, but Boostio and EU somehow!
What's happening?
They swept down NRG, and there's only Team alone left alone towards A.
No shot. They can't do wrong. Just blinder than a bat. Boostio sprays with a little bit of the prey. And now it's up to Demon 1 here.
Oh, they're playing.
Everything's blind. Everything's blind. All right. Towards B. Thrash is out. They've chosen the heavy site here for the side of 100 Thieves. And Marv's down already.
And the call that was censored pretty much is for them to tempo up towards this B site. Victor
4v2.
falls. There's only 2 players left. One stuck alone and one to fall. Up to Crashies only with the stinger. Stuck, pinned towards the spawn. Prowler's gonna find him, and he's just gonna try to do anything that he can. Playing to distance, 3 players waiting out through. And it's the inevitable at this point for Crashies. Back through the smoke, there's a molly to stop him. Too much util for 100 Thieves to fight against for Crashies. And head to head,